Helldivers 2 motion picture adaptation. Now, this brought us to a Twitter post here from Hunter. And this was a pretty big announcement a couple days ago, right? I don't know if you guys saw this, but PlayStation CES announced that Ghost of Tsushima Legends is an anime adaptation coming in 2027. Helldivers 2 is getting a motion picture from PlayStation Productions, and Horizon Dawn will have a film adaptation from Columbia Pictures and PlayStation Productions. That's a big deal, right? Those are three huge properties for Sony, and they're all getting the Hollywood treatment. That's a big deal. Now, I don't know about Ghost of Tsushima getting an anime adaptation, quite honestly. Like, I would have loved to see that in, a major motion picture, but I get it. We've done the samurai thing a million times in film. Why not take that a different direction, given the audience, the people that like to play that type of game and appreciate that type of content? Helldivers 2 is fascinating because you think of all of the sci-fi, military, whatever type of games. Like, I think of Starship Troopers. That's a game that I think of, right? And Helldivers was compared to that quite a bit early on. I think of a movie like that, and I'm like, oh man, this could be an absolute disaster. But I don't think anybody here in the chat would deny that Helldivers 2 had one of the most meteoric successes of 2024. It was amazing. And then they just kind of bumbled the development. It's a live service game. Not a lot of developers do a good job with live service. They kind of fumbled the ball. And yeah, by the end of the year, they definitely brought a lot of the community back with the Illuminate expansion. But Helldivers 2 getting a movie? That's crazy. The game itself relies on the campiness of it all. Of course, the action is visceral and intense, but like the actual story stuff, the stuff you would need to make a movie, doesn't exist. It's just a bunch of campy, overly patriotic, like short little snippets of things. So for them to be taking that and turn it into a movie is pretty crazy. I don't know how they're going to do it. Horizon, on the other hand, complete like script flipped. They already have an amazing single player narrative. They have iconic characters, and there's a lot they could do there, right? And visually, we're at that era. Horizon could very much feel like a Transformers movie. It's going to look legit. So they've got a great story already. They've got great characters, and they've got the technology to make sure that it looks good. I think that one's going to be a huge success. The real challenge there is going to be selling a more casual audience on it. But, Horizon's been around for a while. It's not just gamers that know Horizon, but they're going to have to do a really bang up job making sure that folks that are not just into gaming watch whatever movie they create on the Horizon IP. It's cool stuff. I appreciate Schmo for sharing this because while I am not a movie guy, I do definitely love like these trends in movies and shows. One studio sees, oh, wow, gaming was really successful over here with Fallout. That must mean we need to take our IPs and turn them into movies and shows. The time is right.